So now in this section, we just want to be able to do a few other things. We want to expose farmers from vendors. We have the full list of vendors right here, but we are only interested with vendors who are of vendor type. Sorry, it's taking time to load, but I'm sure it will finish. Of vendor type, maybe farmer. So I've indicated these metals, custom metals incorporated vendor as type farmer. So, and I don't want to see all that. So what I'll do, I'll go to our role center in the source code, and then it's right here in this page, and then I want to put it here, right here after vendor. This is under area embedding. So I'll go to area embedding, and then down here I'll have an action. And as I mentioned earlier, area embedding does not have groups. So I'll just say farmers. And remember, we are using the vendor table because we don't have to create another table for farmers, since farmers are just vendors. So we'll run a page called vendor list. Page, it's the RunObject page vendor list, and then I'll have to introduce another property for actions called RunPageLink, and then I'd say vendor type is equals to const farmer, and then I'll terminate. Then let me publish, and you'll see that there will be a little trouble, but I'll explain, and then I'll also explain the solution for that. So initially we had vendors, now we have vendors still, which shows the full list of vendors, and then we have farmers, which should show a very small list of farmers alone. So these are the vendors who are type farmers. So for us to change the view, this is in a different form. So you can just click, sorry, we will not use that. We can click here to view as list, or we can still click to tiles the way they were, or tall tiles. But anyway, let's do the list just for the interest of viewing the data as they are. So I just want to add something very small here. So I want to be able to see how much milk have I collected in a farmer. So it's going to take a few reasoning to do that. So we need a field that can give us the amount of, or rather the quantity of milk that has been collected from a given farmer. So it's just a simple concept, but now I'm going to demonstrate. So we'll need to do another table extension so that we can be able to create a field that will capture the milk. So milk, we add, I'm going to have a field. Okay, let me just use my normal shortcut, and then this concept that I will introduce here, how to increment the number. You can see the other field is 50, 100. You can just click Control. Once you've deleted that, you click Control space, it gives you 501. And then in the future I'll explain that it's 501. So this one is called milk. Let's call it maybe posted milk. So, and then this field will be of type decimal. But now we will have a different approach on this, because we want to get data from another table. Essentially, we would have done maybe table relation, is equals to maybe milk collection header. If that was, if we wanted the code, this one will give us the code. And then I noticed there was a mistake here when I was naming this table. I put a space here, which I'm not going to correct it at the moment. So we have various types of fields, table fields. So I want this field to be a flow field. So in this case, I'm going to have a field class, a flow field. Flow field is not a real field. It's not like a field that captures the actual information. It's a field that will get the information from different table. So it also has another property called calc formula. Then we want to sum up the total amount of milk posted for that farmer. We have it as sum, and then we need to mention the table and the field. So it's milk collection header dot the field that we want is the quantity. So this one will give us the total amount of milk collected from this farmer. But again, we also want to expose this field. Since this field is in a table extension, we will do it on a page extension, or we can rather create another page. Yeah, let's do another page for just farmers. Okay, let's click new, and then page, and then farmers. So this will be list. It will get it from the vendor. Don't forget that we don't have a table called farmer. We just have vendor, and then this will be a list. And then we will go to next. Then we select what we want. We want number. It is farmer number. Name. We are also interested in the phone number. We're also interested in the location. And again, the milk posted. Yeah, maybe we're not interested in type of the farmer, of the vendor. But again, this is a list. I also want us to create another page called farmer. The other one was farmers. Farmer will be the card now that has the details about particular vendor or particular farmer. We have it as a card. We go to next. We maintain the fields that we add, those fields, and then the name, phone number. You can scroll through, but for the interest of time, we'll just not do that. Milk posted. You also have the vendor type. Yeah, so let's finish, and then under this card we will expose. Okay, we've exposed this field right there, and then I'm going to put this list. I'm going to give it a property to check the card. It's called CardPageID, and then I'll give it as farmer. Yeah, farmer, and then I'll go to the role center. I am here at the role center, and I want to have it in the sections. Sections is right here at the top, but after milk collection, I want to have farmers right there. After the milk collection, I'll create another group called farmers. So I think farmers is already there. So I'll show you another trick of doing these things. You can just put some random ampersand, then have an action, and then let's call this one farmers list. That's how you farmers list, and then run page. We run object page farmers, Okay, we won't run the card because the card will be ran from this list. So let me publish, and then remember I'm going to demonstrate a table extension that I did, and it's a very unique type of a field. It's not a real field. If you go to the database, you'll not see that field because it's a virtual field. So the farmers are here. Let's see the farmers list. And then remember, we had not like filtered anything at all. So, but remember, it still gives us the data because the data was primarily in the table. So I want to filter so that I can only see the farmers of, okay, or rather the vendors of type farmer. So I'm going to farmers, and then there's this property here. Sorry, not there. Where okay, it's called SourceTableView, and then we put it where vendor type is const. Let's use const farmer, so that we can only have farmers in this card and not the other list that you've seen. There's a number of them from the default Microsoft table. Okay, farmers list. So we have a very squeezed, or rather a very few number. So if we open Oakfield, let's see, you can see the posted milk is 219. Let's go to the posted milk collection, posted milk collections, and then the Oakfield here is 78 liters, which is not accurate. But if you go to open collections and then open the Oakfield again, okay, it's all wrong because there's something that we missed out, and it's good that we are having it rough. We are having it that way. So right here in the table extension, you remember when you do milk collection header.quantity, it will give you the total quantity. There's nothing that you filtered, but now we want to put like a filter where farmer number is equals to field number. So this is a new concept in this case, but now it's like you are getting the quantities in this table, where farmer number in this table is equivalent to the number. The number in this case is this one, the number. This is the primary key of the vendor. So still, this will not be correct considering the name of the field it is posted. But let me publish and see whether that small change has changed something. It was 219 for Oakville, but let's see how much it will, how many liters will there be. So let me close all these other fields. Nice. So I'll go to farmers and then Oakville World. It's 78 liters. But let's go back to milk collection, the posted milk collection. Yeah, it's actually 78 liters. Okay, let's do one for this one for AR Day property management. Let's see if there's any record from AR Day property. Yes, we have 50 here posted, and we also have 90 on the not posted. So 90 plus 50 is 140 liters. So, but remember, let's go to AR. Yeah, it's 140. It's actually here on the list. It's 140. But now we only want to see those ones that have been posted. So we have to put another property. After this condition, we put another condition here, which is separated by a comma, and then call it posted is equals to const true. That's how you filter those ones that have only been posted. Let's publish. So we'd expect to see a little number compared to the number that we had before we did a filter. So I'll go to farmers, AR management. So this is 50. So this 50 comes from the posted mail collection. So I can comfortably say that that's how you implement a table field, and that's how you do a virtual field. That's how you do table relation for a virtual field, and then you have to do page extension. So we've also done some custom pages from a standard table. We've done like 2 pages, this farmers list and also this farmers card. It is all from vendor table, but remember these are not our actual. This is not our custom table. It's a standard table. So finally, I want to hide this posted milk so that you don't have to input a number like 89. Of course, it will throw an error. We don't want user to be subjected to those things because sometimes it's breaking, or for lack of a better word. So we'll just go to our table extension, then we put it editable false. So thank you for your attention up to that point. That's how you do table extension, page extension, which we've done earlier. But now that's how you do a virtual field that gets data automatically from another table, which is this, and it's very specific. It targets a given field and then it sums up. There are many other formulas that you can put it here. You can put the average, you can put you can use a lookup, you can put the maximum, which will get the highest number of in that category. It can have the minimum and our sum. Let's maintain our sum. In another video, maybe we'll demonstrate the others. So thank you so much. That's how it's done that way. If you have any question, any concern, you can raise it.